Okay, so it is 7:45. This is our halfway point. We're turning around. Everything's closed for the most part. Stores, restaurants, fast food, Taco Bell's closed, McDonald's is closed, grocery store is closed. And I've had basically the same flow of traffic on the way up here that I would have on a normal evening. So this is our turnaround point. Left at 7:30. Had a very steady flow of traffic the whole way up here, maybe a mile's walk. So as I said, it's Christmas at night, and still haven't even been recording a minute, and that's one car every 30 seconds so far at the beginning. And it's lightened up just now, but we'll leave it running. See, just constant flow. 2 cars, as soon as I hit that corner right there, coming out of that housing tract, 2 cars came out at the exact same time. So, there's one behind it. See, that's awfully busy where everything is closed. The grocery store at the end of the street is closed. The McDonald's at the end of the street is closed. Family Dollars are closed. Food Lions are closed. See, look at that. 4 cars at one intersection. And it's cold. The wind isn't blowing. Just in the 2 minutes I've been recording, my hand is freezing right now. See, why is that guy just sitting there? See? Four cars all at once at the same. See, no break. Yeah. So, nothing. We went driving, I think, for 20-30 minutes looking for a place to grab some food, and the places that we normally go to are all closed. Panda Express was open, gas stations are open, but you saw how much traffic in only 2 minutes. Both of these neighborhoods right here to the right and to the left, that's the majority of the whatever they call it, block watch, neighborhood watch. This house here, so he's got this $300,000 or more home with a privacy fence around it. And when I was walking yesterday or the day before in broad daylight, he's out here at the far end of his front yard fucking doing squats. The far end. He's got all that house, all that yard, all that garage. And he's out here fucking... They're watching you. For no reason either. And unfortunately, once again, he looked like either active duty or recently retired military. Roughly my age. Late 30s, early 40s. And he was right there. All that privacy, all that money spent so he can have his own space, his own garage, his own yard. And he just happened to be out there in the farthest corner of his yard fucking working out where everybody can fucking see him. I mean, it's stupid. So you can already see the traffic flow we've had for the first 4 or 5 minutes. See? Just nonstop. And it was a little busier the first 15 minutes or so. Like I said, this is our turnaround point. But all these nice houses over here, it's kind of ceased a little bit, but they will have someone in the back here hit their wall or slam one of their storage trunks out there that they're sitting on and smoking. They'll just be out because you're out. They all send each other notifications. You're on an app. I mean, that's too fucking easy. Or their dogs won't be in the backyard on the way up, but when you come back down, they've let their dogs out to make noise. I mean, that really is what it is. There's not that many coincidences in the world. So, And like I said, everything's fucking closed. If people want to go out for a drive, they can go out for a drive. That's all good and well, but grocery stores are closed, dollar stores are closed, McDonald's is closed, Taco Bell's closed, Chick-fil-A's closed. You know what I mean? See, now it's died down. This is more what you would expect to see in the middle of a quote-unquote pandemic on Christmas Day. We'll keep it rolling because something always happens. So we'll get about 10 or 12 minutes of footage. And my hand is fucking frozen right now. It is cold out. It was 36 degrees earlier when the sun was up, so it's probably closer to 30 at the moment. No wind, no rain, no snow. But it is cold. So you see that? Just basically kind of pretty heavy flow of traffic for the first 4 or 5 minutes. See, and I was just going to say it's never this dead, and then here comes a car. And the point of that is, there's always lights on you, also. They're always, that way everybody, then they'll travel, and as I've taken other videos, they'll travel in groups of 3 and 4, and even 5 in a row, and they look like a convoy, and that's what further lets you know that it is organized. And we got, when we were out driving around the highway, we had a cop tailgate us. We're not speeding, we're going with the flow of traffic. You know, we weren't going at the speed limit, but, you know, we definitely weren't exhibiting power or excessive speed or whatever they would write the ticket for. But just very clearly, and if I'm not mistaken, it was car 1636. And, people in general have no fucking respect, but I've lost, aside from the couple people that I know personally that wear a badge and a uniform, and that I hold out hope for that they're, you know, still good people, or, you know, not doing what all these other people are doing. I've almost completely lost any kind of faith or support in law enforcement and the fire department and the EMTs, because like I said, this is state number 12 that I've passed through, and I've stayed in 7 of those states for a couple days or more. You know, like New Mexico, I just passed through. Louisiana, I stayed in for 1 night because of the vehicle sabotage. But everywhere I went, and then coming up here from Florida, I had a witness with me. Just constant. Like, they give you a little break, and remember, nothing's open. So all these people for the last half hour are getting gas or eating at the 1 or 2 restaurants that are open. You know what I mean? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. All at once. 5. Like I said, we're not past lockdown hours, but you can't walk down this road if you're in this situation, however you'd like to label it. You cannot leave your house and walk maybe a mile down the road without constant flow of traffic. See? It just never, ever, ever, ever stops. And they'll send people out to meet you, like I can see ahead of me. They'll send people out ahead of you so they can, here he comes in the gate. Look at that, we just happen to be reading the trash can right now. They do shit like that constantly. And there is a cop in this, a local police officer in this complex, and he lives at the very far end. And I have a witness to that too. He definitely lives on the far end on that side, and he lived down there. He made it a point to sit in his car and wait for us to exit the apartment And then as soon as we came out to leave, he immediately jumped out of his vehicle and popped the trunk and just started shuffling around like the gang stalkers do. And that same thing happened in Bisbee, Arizona as well. The cop waited till I got in line to jump in front of me. And see, they're just being smartasses. I did post something about citizens arrest, and I am speaking about citizens or law enforcement. I don't give a shit. You know, you think that timing was just coincidence, and that guy thinks that his size is going to help his case. It's not. I don't give a fuck, you know. There's a couple of people that do that. You know, that's what they do. They just, the whole time you're walking, they're sending out notifications. So, that was not a coincidence. It's cold as fuck. It's 8 o'clock, you know. And that's what they do. And like I said, that dude thinks his size is going to help his case, and they also bring out their kids or their females or whatever, or they'll send a female to do it with their dog or whatever. Or they'll do shit like that. They'll do shit like that. See all these open parking spaces, and they want to park right next to us. And that car pulled in as soon as we pulled in earlier after getting followed by the cops. So, you know, and he thought it was fucking Grubhub or something, but it's not. See, they could have parked anywhere. That parking space was open. So you got 1, 2. So if they want to be dicks, we'll be dicks. Marines. See that? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open spots. See? And that guy pulled in when we pulled in earlier at the exact same time. So it's not a coincidence. We'll be running out of footage soon. But you can see they still do it. And they'll go, I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm just taking out the trash. But they wait until they get a signal so they can meet you like those two did. You notice they got theirs, they were walking back as soon as I passed by. That's what they do.